Bookish friends, welcome to another installment of From Pages to Screen. In this video, I'm going to compare the adaptation of the thriller novel The Stranger by Harlan Coben with the original work. The Stranger is a thriller novel by Harlan Coben published in 2015. It was a bestseller like his previous novels. The plot of the book is as follows. Adam Price has a lot to lose. A comfortable marriage to a beautiful woman, two wonderful sons, and all the trappings of the American dream. A big house, a good job, a seemingly perfect life. Then he runs into the stranger. When he learns a devastating secret about his wife, Corinne, he confronts her. The marriage of perfection disappears as if it never existed before. Soon, Adam finds himself tangled in something far darker than even Corinne's deception, and realizes that if he doesn't make exactly the right moves, the conspiracy he stumbled into will not only ruin lives, it will end them. I really like this Goodreads synopsis. It gives the atmosphere of the book without giving many spoilers. I read the book several years ago and gave it 4 stars. As it happens with many thrillers, I remember enjoying it very much and reading it in a very short amount of time, so it was a page turner for sure. Aside from enjoying the book very much, I really did not remember the details of the book. So I looked at my Goodreads review from that time. I seem to have written, a book had a good start, a slow-paced middle section for a thriller, and a fairly decent ending. It is not the best thriller I have read, but the character portrayal is really good. Maybe if the book concentrated on one main story and one side story instead of 4 or 5, it would be more exciting to read. And, as I've said before, I gave this thriller 4 stars at the time. The Stranger was then adapted into a 8-part British mystery thriller series, written primarily by Danny Brocklehurst and based on the Harlan Coben novel. Harlan Coben was also one of the executive producers. He was very much involved in the adaptation. The miniseries premiered on Netflix on 13th of January 2020. It was filmed in and around Manchester, UK, which is different from the location of the original novel, which was USA. The series stars Richard Armitage as Adam Price, Siobhan Finneran as Detective Sergeant Johanna Griffin, Hannah John Kamen as the Stranger, Jennifer Sanders, Shannon Dooley, Paul Kay, Darla Kerwin, Kenneth Kirwan, Jacob Deitman, Misha Handley. Lastly, Stephen Rea guest starred in the series. In From Pages to Screen video series, I compare the original work with its adaptations according to 4 main criteria: faithfulness to the book, casting choices, acting quality, and my IMDb rating. I try to be as objective as I can in the first 2 criteria, whereas the latter 2 criteria are more subjective to my taste, of course. As for faithfulness to the book, I gave this TV series a check. Although it contained all the elements in the novel, it contained additional side stories, and some side stories were explained much more in this TV series. The most important plot change was that they changed the gender of the stranger. It did not really affect the story, but it was a very big change, so a check was appropriate for this criteria. As for casting choices, I have a joke about this criteria. Because I found Richard Armitage to be extremely handsome and very attractive in this TV series, I thought he was disturbingly handsome for a thriller. But all jokes aside, I think the casting was perfect as regards to the age, their manners, and their physical appearance of the character. For acting quality, I was especially impressed by Stephen Rea. He played the confused client of Adam very good. And although Richard Armitage was disturbingly handsome, he played very well, especially in the last 2 episodes of the series. In order not to give spoilers, I will not give details about the scenes. I also really liked the additional character, the storylines of the teenagers. They acted really well. Maybe because their ages were very close to their characters. This also influenced the believability of the acting. As for my IMDb rating, although I gave the book 4 out of 5, because I liked the changes and the additional side stories added more depth to the story, in my opinion, which was needed, as I mentioned in my previous Goodreads review. I gave this TV series a 9 out of 10, and I really enjoyed watching this series, and I would advise this series, especially if you like domestic thrillers with a twist. So this was my comparison of the Netflix series The Stranger with its original novel by Harlan Coben. Please comment down below, have you read the novel or watched the adaptation? And also, if you're a new viewer, please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye! For Turkish word of the day, I mean, it was obvious. Stranger is our Turkish word of the day. Stranger means yabancı in Turkish, and yabancı is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.